Trying to get to the gym. Can't find my shoes.
Where are my frees? Where are they? Tell me.
What's going on, guys? You guys have been asking me what I eat. Because I fast, I eat like twice a day or something. Maybe some fruit here and there. But I'm having my big ass meal. And what I'm gonna do is, I have some tomato sauce, some coconut oil, some extra lean ground beef, and I have some frozen cooking greens. And I'm gonna use these 4 things to make a fantastic recipe. It's gonna be so simple, so easy, and it's gonna be tasty. So stay tuned, and let's see how I do this. So very simple, I'm gonna boil these veggies. I'm gonna fry this on the pan in about a teaspoon of coconut oil. I'm gonna let this all brown. Then after this is boiled, I'm gonna sear it in a little bit of coconut oil. And then I'm gonna take the veggies, throw them onto the meat, add the tomato sauce, mix it all together, add some sea salt if I want some more salt. I could add some cumin or something, and bam, it's good to go. So super simple recipe. I'm gonna eat the entire thing. It's gonna be so satiating. I'm gonna dump this in. Okay. And interestingly enough, I never really, years ago I never really had any desire to cook. It just was not my thing. But since I started fasting, you start to really appreciate food. You allow your body to get a bit hungry, and then you're like, yeah, I want to cook food. I want delicious food. I got the veggies boiling, and I'm gonna throw some coconut oil into the pan and let that melt. Okay, it's searing on here, so I'm gonna like plump it down. I mean, this isn't like a meal to like impress like your girlfriend or your love interest, but just to get the job done, hit some macros, it works perfectly. So what I like to do, and I've talked about this a lot, but I used to eat like my meat and potatoes together, but now in the evening, like I will literally just eat my meat and veggies first, and I'll chill, and then I'll eat the potatoes when I'm hungry for them. And it just makes dieting easier, because if you eat everything at once, you might want to just feel like snacking after. But if you take your time, then like you don't really have that urge, and you just feel more satiated, interestingly enough. Over here. Look at all this deliciousness. Only 150 calories here. Look at that. Oh my god. So actually, by adding the veggies to this, it just feels like you're eating so much more. Because veggies have tons of food volume for virtually no calories. So it actually makes me way more satisfied adding those veggies in there. And you'll see that in a second. It's going to look like so much more with the veggies. And that's only 150 calories. I don't even bother counting them. Okay, the coconut oil is getting nice and sizzly. So now we're gonna make these veggies taste literally 10 times as good with just 40 calories of oil. Not even good product. I could add some spices right now. Some cumin.
You vlogging?
I'm vlogging, man.
You're vlogging right now.
Uh-oh. I know who it is. So damn. Jess, making a cameo in my video. Okay, important question. Jess, what physique do you like the most? Do you like the lean, wiry warrior physique like Brad Pitt in Fight Club? Do you like the really muscular, well-developed, full superhero physique like Chris Hemsworth and Thor?
Do you know either of those two? Have you seen either of those things?
Of course.
Or do you like, the hard, dense, muscular Greek god physique like, say, Brad Pitt and Troy?
Wait, okay, so hold on. You're saying it goes from warrior to
warrior,
Greek god to superhero.
Warrior, Greek god, superhero.
Yeah.
I started on both. Okay, yeah. Which one is most attractive?
I would have to say Greek god.
So in
She
between.
likes the Greek god.
In
I
between.
do. The in between, not too
Yeah.
much, but still something there.
Graham's a Greek god in progress. He's made great progress.
That is true. Great progress.
Minus the month off in Thailand.
Yes. Yeah. Mostly my liver was worked out in Thailand.
Oh, the tomato sauce is lovely. This has like about 100 calories per cup. So actually, I forgot to count that. So yeah, I'm adding some calories here, but literally, I mean, At the end of the day, it's not going to make a massive difference if you go 50 calories over, 100 calories over. I see. My trick is like, I make sure that my sauces and flavorings are low calorie, and I just don't track them, because if you don't track them, you might go a couple hundred calories over your intake, but then you never have to track them ever again, because like you're creating that buffer zone. So it's like maybe you have to go a bit lower, but because you're not tracking it, you don't have to deal with the stress of tracking all this crap. So I actually just stick to low calorie sauces and flavors, and I don't even bother counting them. So that's my trick, is like, don't use like high calorie like Caesar dressing and like ranch and stuff. I'm all about the mustard, different hot sauces, like a nice tomato sauce that's not high in calories. Sriracha is amazing. Sriracha is amazing. Shay, what sauces, what am I missing?
My favorite low calorie is definitely mustard and horseradish.
Horseradish is
and
very good.
You have a horseradish mustard that's fantastic. Really good.
Horseradish mustard is next level. Soy sauce is low calorie too. There's some low calorie like barbecue sauces, teriyaki sauce. But now the veggies are looking fantastic. Come and look at these veggies. Look at those veggies. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Look at all those destroyed nutrients I just killed. All the nutrients are gone. Just kidding. Literally, it's like, to be honest, you lose like some stuff, but it's like a small percentage, like 5-10%. It's virtually nothing to worry about. I'm gonna dump those in, and now watch how much more food it looks like I'm eating. Okay, look at that. I'm gonna mix that around. I'm gonna turn the heat on, let it heat up. It looks like looks like it's. Look how big this thing is. Like I could fit my entire body into that pan. I'm gonna eat all this. About 800 calories of meat and the coconut oil, and then 150 calories of veggies, which I don't even count, and then 100 calories of tomato sauce, which I really don't even count. It's like, don't be that guy that like weighs his broccoli. It's just embarrassing. I mean, I don't even track my macros anymore. I just know what I need. It's good because sometimes people get so obsessed with tracking everything that they don't allow themselves to go out. They don't allow themselves to go into like weekend getaways or vacations or restaurant outings because like, well, I can't track my macros. Oh, I'm gonna get fat. It's like if that's like your mental, that's what's in your head. It's horrible. You don't want to be there. Like macro tracking is a great tool to learn what your body needs, how much you should be eating. You track your macros. Don't let your macros track you. That's my saying, or something like that. I was thinking about this earlier because I was like thinking about I was playing some Super Smash Bros. And like my philosophy about video games is you play the game, don't let the game play you. Because so many people get locked into video games for hours and days and it absorbs their entire life. That's not you playing the game, that's the game playing you. It's all heated up. I mean, look at that. This is all for me. This is like my meal. So I'm doing people are wanting to know, I'm doing the aggressive fat loss program. I'm always essentially doing one of my programs. So look at all that. This is a big bowl too. And I still have this left over. So I'll start with this. I'm gonna like eat it as long as it takes me. And this is a cut. Like I said, I'm getting leaner and leaner. Alright guys, that meal was just fantastic. It was very, very filling. I ate the entire thing and oh my god, it was good. And then I waited a couple hours and I had this amazing bowl of potato wedges and it blew my mind. Now some of you guys are going to be like, whoa, wait a second, Gregory. That's a lot of meat. That's probably like 100 and 120 grams of protein. You can't absorb that. Surely you can't absorb all that protein. Well, you can. You can. You will absorb essentially everything you put into your body. If you can't absorb the protein, then it'll just mean it would disappear. Fugazi. But it doesn't. That's not how the body works. More protein, more food just takes longer to absorb. So if you have like, on one end of the spectrum, you have like a 30-gram protein shake, you might absorb that in a couple hours. And that all the protein will get in your bloodstream in a couple hours. Whereas if you have a big-ass serving of meat with some veggies like fiber and the fat, it's going to slow down it's going to digest quite slowly. So that could actually take, up to, on the very, very, very low end, that would take like 12 hours to digest, but maybe up to 20 hours.
which is cool because you always have those amino acids in your bloodstream. So that's like, so some people are like, whoa, 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 like, don't you have to eat every 2-3 hours? Why do you recommend eating twice a day? You don't. As long as you get in enough protein over the course of the day, you're fine. And if you eat big meals with lots of protein, you're gonna have protein in your bloodstream for pretty much the entire 24-hour period. So people get way too stressed out about the pre-workout meal, post-workout meal, eating every 2-3 hours, and it's garbage, it's crap. If your goal is to get really, really lean, it's about making dieting as effortless as possible, making hitting that calorie intake as effortless as possible. So if you are taking in pre-protein shakes, post-workout protein shakes, eating every 2-3 hours, it makes eating at a deficit fucking impossible. So that's all I wanted to leave you with. I have an amazing free report. It's right here. It teaches you how to set your calories and track your macros. It's very awesome. So download that right now. It's free, and I will see you on the other side. Bye.